So over the last couple of months, we've seen billions of dollars poured into the crypto space from VCs. And recently, I've seen quite a bit of an uptick in interest in liquidity pools, yield farming, and everything that could generate people passive income. So I did a lot of research into dozens of liquidity pools in different platforms, researching which were the most secure, which provided the best APY, and I decided to put my own money into a platform called Waves Exchange, one of their liquidity pools, which offers 150% APY, and I wanted to share it with you today. So today we're going to talk about Waves Exchange, and if you're not familiar, the Waves ecosystem is the number 80th crypto in terms of market cap. It is the 80th largest crypto in the entire market. It is by no means a small project. It is right up there with any other ecosystem out there, well inside the top 100. And so this project I want to talk about today, which I personally invested and I'm using the liquidity pools and wanted to show you the results and how to do it, is Waves Exchange. So Waves Exchange is a decentralized exchange with the UX and UI of a centralized one, but it is completely decentralized. You can invest in DeFi built on top of the Waves ecosystem, and one of the services, the one that I really am focusing on in this video and that I personally have used the most, is the liquidity pools and the ones that generate 150% APY. So if you put, $100,000 in, by the end of the year, you can have 150% returns. So it is very, very, very profitable. So a couple of things. Let's first look at the platform. So when looking at the platform, in my opinion, very simple, very easy to use. I went about making an account. It took me like 5 minutes. You don't need any sort of KYC verification. You just need email address, password, and they send you a verification code that you then put in. So it takes 5 minutes or less to sign up. Once you sign up, you can then start looking at the platform, which I think has great UX and UI design. When you look at this, they already have 31.3 thousand users invested using their platform. So they have a significant amount of people using it. $614 million total invested and 49.1 total users income. So they have significant returns for investors. There's a lot of users on the platform, and it's not just liquidity pools. Yes, they have exchanges where you can buy and sell tokens, but primarily what I want to talk about is this liquidity pools aspect. When you scroll down a bit more, you can see their different investment products. They have liquidity pools up to 114% APY. Lambo Investments, which is an algorithmic trading strategy with balanced risk-profit ratio, 64% APY. They have algorithmic trading up to 153% APY, and all of these other different product offerings like Wave Staking and all these other product offerings. So let's talk a little bit about, in particular, their token before we get into some of the details of how to actually use their liquidity pools. So like I said earlier, Waves ecosystem, this is the entire ecosystem. And when you see this token is currently at $12 per coin. It is the 80th crypto in terms of market cap. You can see that right here. This is a very large project, and there are dozens, hundreds of projects built on this ecosystem. The one that we have been focusing on in today's video is Waves Exchange. Waves Exchange is a lot smaller. Recently, it's at $1.15 per coin. It is a little bit smaller. It has about a $13 million market cap, 1.14 billion fully diluted. And when you start looking at some of the details of what it does, it really intrigued me. So I put $500 into this platform recently just to show you guys how to do it, because I have another account where I'm using the liquidity pools currently. So all you need to do is sign up. And like I said, it takes a minute or two. Then what you need to do is add some funds to the account. I personally added USDT because that's the easiest to add, easiest to keep track of. So I added USDT. And what you can see right now is I currently have $377 in USDT and $122 in WX. WX is their native token. There's a specific reason for this, which I'll get into a little bit later, why I put some money there. So first thing I want to do is look at the different pools they offer. So you click on pools, and it's going to show you all these different liquidity pools with the APY, the estimated APY. And you can see WX/USDN yields the highest return with 112.83% APY. There's $6.2 million already in this liquidity pool, so there's quite a bit of money in it. And you can look at all the other ones. The one I want to use today in particular is going to be this WX/USDN one. This is the one with the highest APY. So simply keeping your money in this liquidity pool yields you the highest return on your investment. So when you look at this, you can then see right here is that I have 105 WX tokens. So let's just say we're going to do 100. That's right around $100. You click 100, and then we'll click deposit and stake. So make sure when you're doing this, it says transaction on the way, but make sure when you're doing this that you have WX tokens and USDN. Make sure you have both of those in order to do it. But now all you need to do is you can calculate your income, see how much money you'll be generating every single year in passive income. So you could say, let's put in $1,000, we'll say, just to calculate. So you can see every single year you would generate right around monthly income. Here we go. So it gives you all the different numbers of what you would generate. And right now I have a current position in it. You can see I deposited just at $100. So this very cool in my opinion. It yields some of the highest APY. It says current APY is at 38.7%, but the max, what it can be at certain times, it changes. It fluctuates at times, but it might be as high as 114%. So that is all pretty cool in my opinion, yielding some of the highest APY. They have some other liquidity pools as well, like USDT/USDN. So that's another one that you could look at. But I just wanted to do that WX versus USDN one because that yields the highest APY. And it's a great way to earn passive income. Next thing I want to talk about in particular is going to be how to actually boost your returns. One easy thing to do this is by simply locking your WX tokens. You can see it says right here, increase your rewards up to 3x by locking your WX tokens. It says deposit the proportional amount of USDT and USDN tokens, and you will receive the LP tokens. You will be able to unstake at any time. Second step is stake LP. So really all it is if you want to increase your rewards from these liquidity pools, you could just stake your WX tokens and you could earn up to 3x depending on how long you lock your tokens up for. So all of this is pretty cool. It's a very exciting project in my opinion, one that gives you a way to get exposure very early on in a rapidly growing ecosystem. Waves Exchange token is only at $1.15 per coin. It has come down significantly in the last couple weeks when we saw the market correction. So I think it's a great opportunity to get involved and also in particular really just getting part of these liquidity pools. So I'll check back in with you guys in a couple of months, show you guys how much I've earned, not just on the ones I've done this video, but in other videos, in like my personal accounts as well. So we'll see what happens there. But let me know your thoughts on this platform. I think it has great UI, great UX. The design, really simple, really easy to use. And I think it pays out really good APY, has hundreds, tens of thousands of users on it. So let me know your thoughts. But that's what's going on. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.